Hey there, friends and fiends. Ins here with her first official free-to-play MMO review. I decided to go with Eudemons Online since I've played it before. It's put out by a company called TQ. They've made a few other games that I might review later on, but I just decided to start with this one. To go over the rating system, I rate a game based on graphics, story and lore, depth and development, entertainment value, creativity, and general gameplay. Each positive rating per category earns a shuriken. I know, very ninja of me. It will give them a total of 6 if they're like the best game ever, according to me. Yeah. Colored shuriken mean that I am particularly impressed with something. As for the graphics, they're kind of pixely on this game, and lack much detail, especially in the characters. I can tell a brick is a brick and grass is grass. It's not Minecraft pixely, but it's not Diablo 3 quality graphics or Guild Wars 2 quality. As for story and lore, they're there, but don't play that much of a part of the game, at least not as much as the grinding and dodging PKers just to get to the story. There's a lot of PKers in this game, it's very PK heavy. Holiday events are fun and have quite a bit of the story and lore involved with those, but other than that, it's not that much. It's not really heavy on the story and lore. I believe that there was a lot of care that went into making individual items on this game. It gives it a developed feel. There are a ton of features here that give a sense of depth. Most of them are to be bought in their cash shop, which you will see later in this video. While the game is entertaining for short bursts of gameplay, grinding for gold and levels does get old after a while. Couple that with the fact that you can't get good items without paying real life money in the cash shop, getting lucky during an event, or getting lucky enough to get something that you can sell for cash shop money called Eudemon points or EP. It can get really, really annoying because you're sitting there going up against other players in Legion War or out just in the world, and they're so much higher than you because they bought their stuff. Can get quite old after a while. And again, I have to go back to the number of different items and features in this game. Most of them cost Eudemon points, CP, and like I said earlier, they're bought with real money or traded for in-game. However, the unique mix of Chinese and European culture in this game definitely draws one's attention. All in all, I give this game a rating of 2 out of 6 shuriken for the depth and development as well as the creativity. There is so much to do in this game, so many people to talk to, tons of quests. There's a lot of running until you can get a mount, which takes forever. But it's really annoying to have to run everywhere. There are teleporters, but they only teleport you to different areas, so it's not that great. As you can see from this video, they're actually having their Halloween event right now, and I couldn't really get the gist of it, but it seems like if I could understand it better, like find a guide on their forums or something, I'd be able to have a bit of fun with it. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and will check out my other videos, both my future reviews and my vlogs. Don't forget to rate and comment on this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. I now leave you with the rest of the gameplay. I'll try and tell you as much about it as I can as it goes along. Right now you're seeing me running around with my character. whenever you make a female character, they come out with this short orange hair that looks absolutely retarded. Not to offend anyone who actually is retarded, but it just doesn't look right. I wish they start them out with shoulder-length brown hair or something like that. Something a bit more neutral than short orange hair. They do give you a newbie pack, but some of the newbie pack items you have to pay EP in order to get them, and that's kind of annoying. To be quite honest with you, this game is very, very money hungry. It is after your real life money. I honestly do not like that very much. As you can see here, I'm opening up the free items in the newbie pack as much as I can. The 1 hour of God's blessing. There's a few things that does that's pretty interesting, including a shop discount, which comes in really handy if you get sick of grinding for gold. Here's the cash shop I was telling you about. There's a lot of different pets in here, Eudemons, which are your friends who fight by your side in this game. I named mine Herb and Derp just because it was funny. There's so many different kinds. There's kinds for all the classes, which you can choose between a paladin, mage, warrior, or vampire. I know the vampire thing, it's... some of us honestly do, I think it's some sort of virus or something. Ever since Twilight came out, it's vampires this, vampires that. Perfect World had vampires before they became popular. I know, I'm a hipster. Moving on. The roses, men give the roses to women as a status symbol, and the more roses that the females get, the higher on in the ranks they get. And then the more roses the males give, the higher in the ranks they get. They have garments that you can wear over your armor. They don't affect your stats or anything, but they just look cool. And of course, there's elite gear that you can get your hands on. It goes normal, refined, unique, elite, and super as far as quality of gear goes. And I think you can get all the way up to plus 12. And there's different gems that you can put in your armor and your weapon. The super weapons are actually really cool looking. You see what I mean by the fact that they went through a lot of trouble with the items on this game? I should have tried on a few of these garments for you guys, so you can see exactly what they look like. But as you can see on the screen, some of the people around me are wearing them. The girl in the purple dress there, if you saw her, that is a garment that just happens to be one of my favorites. People with glowing weapons, they're obviously wearing... they obviously have super weapons equipped. It's really awesome. Of course, there's the housing system. Well, I say housing very loosely. It's pretty much just another status symbol, something that gives you a couple more battle power. And then, of course, all these NPCs that you can talk to for different things. Legion War, Family War, shopkeepers of different kinds, teleporter. Someone has a pumpkin head. That's neat. Oh, that shiny thing back there is a big dragon. It looks awesome. I think I forgot to show you guys that. But I recommend playing the game at least a little bit for, like I said, short bursts of gameplay until you get bored of grinding like I do. What really really annoys me is when you're out fighting things, you get these pop-ups that remind you of the end of quests, or whenever you level up, they'll want to tell you something more. It's really, really annoying because you're trying to look at the screen, you're trying to fight things that are coming at you from everywhere. And you have your two pets out beside you, also fighting everything that's coming out from everywhere. And if you don't keep your pets alive, I really should have shown you guys this too. They turn into like ghost things. They look like wraiths. The stereotype of a wraith, they're reduced to like a black ghost-looking thing, and you have to kill things in order to revive your pets. And here's the shop system, the user shops. They advertise it on World Chat, and you can go in and buy different things from them for, you guessed it, EP. Oh, all these people and their pets gathered up there. There's some really strong people in this game. I believe I showed you one earlier on. Mad Bulls. Wind beads to the face. Yes, the attack is actually called wind beads. It's kind of like magic missile, only it kind of shoots out in a cone shape and attacks everything at once. It's part of the reason why I chose to be a mage, to show you guys this, because I like that attack. I like the fact that I start with that attack. The other little ghost things on the screen, the white ghosts, as soon as I find another one, right there, those are part of the event. Normally those wouldn't be there. I was killing those guys and getting pumpkins from them earlier. It was weird. I've never actually been on the site for their Halloween event, so I honestly have, there's the pop-ups that really, really annoy me. Of course, me being me, I have to at least halfway try to read it. Look at the map. This is just the first area. And of course the mentor system. Mentor system is alright, it's just not the best thing in the world. I mean, once you get a mentor, you never hear from them again usually. Sometimes you might get lucky and meet up with them again. There's my overdrive, well, you might call it an overdrive skill. It is a very high attack power. This particular one, and you can get several others. This one can only attack one enemy at a time, and apparently it doesn't work on ghosts for the event. Go figure. There are other elite skills that will up your defense or something of that nature, but anyway, like I said, please rate or comment, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. I do vlogs, I do gaming. Well, I just started doing my gaming, and I really hope this turns out well. I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.